Hey YouTube, this is WetNoodleLopez, and today I'm going to show you my Blackwing build. Uh, this build has got me. I actually won at my locals one time with this build. I know it's not like the best, like not that competitive, but it works. And I run 3 Sirocco the Dons. This is one of your main beat sticks. You can normal summon them without tributing if your opponent has a monster on the field. And on top of that, this monster can put the attack of all face-up Blackwing monsters on the field onto one other Blackwing monster you control. So it'll really help you overrun anything like a Stardust or anything really. It's a really good card. Oh, and this would be an amazing card to side deck if you don't run Blackwings, because let's say your opponent runs a Blackwing deck, and Blackwings are notoriously known for swarming. Your opponent already has Blackwings on the field. You can normal summon this card without tributing, and then use its effect to put the attacks of all your opponent's Blackwing monsters onto this card, and it hit them really hard. So, really good card. Next, 3 Sure the Blue Flames. This is one of your main beat sticks. It has like a mini whirlwind effect. If this card destroys a monster by battle, you can special summon a monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck, and its effects are negated. And the wonder of this is it's summoned after damage calculation, I think. But yeah, after so it's still the battle phase when you special summon it, so you can hit another time with that monster you special summon. And you can bring out like one of your level 3 tuners like Gale or Breeze, so you can bring out an Armor Master. Or you can bring out a Vayu, and its effect will be negated because of Shura, so you can instantly sync for a Catastor. So, a lot of possibilities with this card. Really good card. Next, got Bora the Spear. Probably one of my more favorite Blackwings. You can special summon if you have another Blackwing card on the field. Does piercing. What else can I say? It's awesome. Next, we got Kalute the Moonshadow. What many people call the Mini Honest. If your Blackwing battles, like if you attack or your opponent attacks Blackwing, you can throw down this card and your Blackwing will gain 1400 attack. Really good card, staple, Blackwing decks. Helps you overcome anything, really. Next, you got your one Gale. Probably the best tuner out there. You can special summon if you have Blackwing. Has the wicked ability to half the attack and defense of any monster on the field once per turn, and it's permanent. And so I can see why this is limited, but man, if this wasn't limited, my goodness, that awesome card. Next, 3 Blizzards. I know some people opt to run 2 than 3, but I run 3. It's a really good card. It works for me. Probably my favorite Blackwing, if you haven't noticed by my mat. I love Blizzard. But this card is just awesome. You normal summon it. You can bring back a Blackwing from the graveyard, and you can like bring back a Shura or a Bora, and then sync for a Armed Wing right off the bat. Really good. Helps with swarming. Next we got Breeze the Zephyr. I know not that many people opt to run this card, but it works for me. I might take it out, but for right now it's working. Its drawbacks is it only can be used for a Blackwing synchro, but it sort of has a special well, if it's added to your hand, or if it's added to your hand from your deck by the effect of a effect monster, trap, spell, IG, and e.g. Black Whirlwind, you can special summon this card. So this is a good card, I guess. Next, 2 Vayus. Yeah, this card's awesome. If you don't know what it does, if you have a Blackwing monster in the graveyard and you have this one, you can remove them from play to special summon a synchro with equal level. This card, it really helps in swarming, surprises your opponent. It's really good. I'm trying to find the ultimate rares. I only got the supers from the tin, so not that hard to come by. Next, I run 3 Ghiblies. I know not that many people run this card. I haven't seen many decks with it, but this card, believe it or not, has saved my life so many times. It's saved my butt. Basically, if your opponent declares a direct attack, you can special summon this card, and it has 1600 defense. So sometimes your opponent's monsters can't get over it, but it's a lifesaver, and it's a really good card. Yeah, oh yeah, and once per turn you can switch its original attack and defense, but I like it. It's a good card, saves my life a bunch, like from JD, they blow up the field. I can special summon this card, it's really good. And next, Dark Arm Dragon. Yeah, this works really well in Blackwing decks. I mean, if you don't know what Dark Arm Dragon is, or what it does, you should slap yourself. This card wins games. This card is amazing. Yeah, I know, I have the super rare. I'm not rich like some people. I can't afford the secret. But it works. It's a good card. Next, I got my magics. Of course, you got your Black Whirlwind. It's limited to 1. Wish it wasn't. You know what it does. Normal summon a Blackwing monster. Add a Blackwing with less attack from your deck to your hand. Good card. Next, you got your Mind Control. Really good in a Blackwing deck, especially my deck. I think I run, let me see, I run 5 tuners, not including Vayu. So it helps me get rid of one of my opponent's monsters and basically using it for synchro material. Really good card, especially since they got rid of Brain Control. Next, I got 2 of my bodies as a shield. I got these. I pulled them out of my Gold Series 3 box. If you haven't watched that yet, you should totally watch it. Best box ever. But this card is amazing. Protect you from anything. Protects you from Judgment Dragon. Pay 1500 life points to negate the effect that would destroy monsters on your field and destroy it. So basically, if your opponent brings out a Judgment Dragon, they use its effect, you can activate this card. Pay 1500 life points. Judgment Dragon's effects negated, and it destroys it. So it's a really good card. You can use it against Dark Hole, Bottomless, Quick Spell 3, so it's really good. Next, Dark Eruption. This is a really good card to have in a Blackwing deck. You can bring back a Kalut to your hand. Well, this card, you can add a Dark Monster with 1500 less attack from your graveyard and bring it back to your hand, so it's good with getting back Kaluts. But I use it mainly on my Blizzards. Like, I summon a Blizzard, bring back another monster with its effect, and sync for an Armed Wing right off the bat. I'll play this card again, get back that Blizzard, summon it like next turn, and then basically I'll have like 2 Armed Wings out on the field. So it's a really good card, and you can get out like other cards you need, like you can grab back out a Gale or whatever. It's a really good card. Next, Book of Moon. I think 3 should be a staple in every deck, because this deck it's really good. Saved my life so many times. You can Book of Moon Judgment, Book of Moon anything. Book of Moon, there's synchros, so when they flip it back up, it won't have an effect. It's a really good card. Next, Gold Sarcophagus. I use this mainly to bring out my Dark Armed, or my Black Whirlwind, or Delta Crow, if I'm going for game, or my Royal Oppression. It's a really good card. It's good for anything, really. I think everybody should at least run 1, if not 2. Monster Reborn, staple. Dark Hole, staple. Delta Crow Anti-Reverse. Helps me out on going for game, clears my opponent's backfield. If I have a Blackwing on the field, can be activated from my hand if I have 3 Blackwings on the field. Really good card. I'm trying to find a second, because if I find another one, I might put 2 in my deck. Really good card. Next, I got my Icarus Attack. This card is, you can tribute a Wing Beast, destroy 2 cards on the field. This card pisses my opponent off so many times. Like, let's say I summon a Blackwing and they activate Bottomless Trap Hole. Well, I'll just activate my Icarus attack and tribute my Blackwing that they were going to destroy anyways, and destroy 2 other cards they have out on the field. So basically they got rid of their Bottomless, and I got rid of 2 other cards they control. So this is a really good card. Next, Royal Oppression. Holy crap, what am I doing with a Royal Oppression in my deck, you're probably thinking. Because Blackwings special summon a lot. Well, Blackwings don't need a special summon to win. And there's ways Blackwings can get around Royal Oppression's effect. For instance, Vayu. Vayu special summons from the graveyard. Can special summon a Synchro when it's in the graveyard. Let's say you activate its effect and your opponent's willing to pay the 800. They pay the 800, but Vayu is still brought back. It goes Vayu and the monster go back into the graveyard because it's destroyed. And then it's basically a continue. You can keep on doing it. So your opponent, it's an easy way to hit your opponent for 800 because they won't know what's going on. And let me, sure, the Blue Flame. You destroy opponent's monster. You bring a monster from your graveyard and from your deck, and your opponent's gonna try to pay that 800, but they can't because traps can't be activated during battle, during damage calculation, or during the battle phase. So, and what else? Oh, Blizzard. If you have Black Whirlwind out on the field, and then you normal summon a Blizzard, you declare Blizzard's effect Chain Link 1, and Black Whirlwind's effect is Chain Link 2. So you can, since traps can't get in between chain links, so there's ways you can get around Royal Oppression. Next, Mirror Force. You're going to see that a lot, especially with that Mirror deck coming out. 2 Bottomlesses and 2 Dimensional Prisons. Next, I got my Synchro deck. Silverwind the Ascendant. Kind of a bitch to get out, but if you get it, really good card. I normally only bring them out if by Vayu's effect with the Armor Master, but it's a good card. Armor Master. Got these 2 cards in my Gold Series 3 box. If you haven't watched that yet, you should watch it. But, yep, can't be destroyed by a battle. You can put wedge counters on a card to reduce its attack to 0. Awesome card. Next, Blackwing Armwing. Got 3 of them. Good card. Does piercing. Oh, and what the F is up with the gun? I think Konami or whoever colored this in was a retard, because no disrespect to the card, but that just looks stupid. Looks like a damn Nerf gun. Next, got Staples, Red Dragon Archfiend, Blackwing Dragon, which sucks, Stardust Dragon, 2 Black Roses, Ancient Fairy. I basically got all the signers. I think it looks cool. Dark End Dragon from the Shonen Jump. It's a good card. Make this card lose 500 attack points, destroy 1 monster on the field. Helps you go for game. Catastor for Shura to use with Vayu's effect. This card wins games too. Let's say you're going up against Gadget deck, and they normally have Cyber Dragon out on the field. You can play this card by removing their machine monsters with their Cyber Dragon on the field to summon this card. So you clear their field, basically make your opponent go WTF, but it's a good card. And that is my Blackwing build. Please tell me what you think. I haven't actually went off in a mirror match against the Blackwing deck, so I'd really like to hear from other Blackwing players. And tell me how you think I could improve my deck. I probably won't listen to you because I'm a stubborn bastard, but yeah, please rate and subscribe. Peace, YouTube.